Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Entrepreneur Journey. This is Rudy Banks, your host. I want to welcome you guys back. Thanks for stopping by. Have a great video for you today. It's basically how to get to $1,000 per day in CPA marketing without CPA grip. This video is dedicated to passion stewards. I appreciate your feedback. I appreciate your comments. He said that, I used one of your methods and applied it to CPA grip. Check my account and I've had more leads and income yet. You rock. Thanks. So appreciate you. Thank you. I'll give him a round of applause. And also our Philippine world, I appreciate the related birthday wish. Always appreciate you guys giving me feedback on these videos, because it does take time to put this stuff together. But my whole channel is about sharing the journey. There's no use just getting in this world, getting ahead, and you can't help somebody else. So my whole goal is to share this journey and give you the tools and tips to help you excel faster. So with no further ado, we're gonna get in this video. You may or may not like what I have to say in this video, but stay tuned to the end and it'll be totally worth it. Let's go. We're going to start with my trusted old tablet. 1,000 per day without CPA grip. All right, so let's talk about it. This video is really going to get you guys thinking about the mindset shifts, thinking about the numbers, and reevaluating your strategies on the way you're approaching CPA marketing. I think we've all started in similar paths, but I'm gonna first start with just showing you some basic numbers, and then I'm gonna take you through the progression of how most people get started in CPA, talk about some of the strategies I've shared to help you along the way. Then we're gonna get into some mindset shift strategies. I got a new app that I just created that I'm gonna share with you guys that you can access, and this is a lot of content, so just tune in. Let's go. So first of all, what does $1,000 per day look like? Seriously, I mean, if you think about it, there's 24 hours in a day. And if you did the math there, so that'd be 1,000. That's if you worked every hour out of the day, which is not even physically possible unless you're running an online business that's working on autopilot. That equates to $41.67. So that's $41.67 every hour for 24 hours. Now the average person, just say you worked 8 hours a day. So we'll take that same 1,000. We're going to divide it by 8. So imagine, so $1,000, how much is that per hour? That basically comes out to $125 an hour. I almost thought I had $12. So like, that's not right. All right, so basically $125 an hour working 8 hours a day will get you to $1,000. All right. All right, so like most people get started in CPA, my journey in CPA is, I started out with CPA grip. Like I said, I'm gonna show you how to get to $1,000 a day without CPA grip. And like I say, most people get started in CPA grip. The first thing, about CPA grip, you can promote direct offers, or you can do content locking. And you probably found my channel or my content based on some videos I've done around CPA grip. regarding content locking, video sites, viral videos, viral events, Google Trends, and different things like that. Essentially what you have, if you don't know, you have an offer, and this is a compelling offer. So you might be offering a gift card, or Nikes or Jordans or whatever it may be, movies. And then you present that with the person. So you say, okay, you can have access to this, but you first have to click this button and complete a questionnaire. And that's basically the lock, right? And then the next thing you do, you're going to send them to a CPA offer. And it could be a survey, email address, zip code, all that good stuff. And then they complete that, you get paid, and at the same time they're redirected to the offer that you promised, and everybody's happy.
Yay!
So that's kind of the process, right? Most people start out doing something similar with CPAGRIP, and there's so many different strategies around it. Everybody's constantly getting creative, coming up with new ways of doing it. This, I would say, is pretty much a free strategy if you're not, having to go out and buy these items. If you're providing just access to a free offer or a free coupon or something like that, you're not paying for it. So typically these are free offers. So from there, we talked about a free strategy. The only thing additional would be just the website. So you might have Weebly, you might have Wix, and you can use those for free, unless you want to have your own custom domain name and all that stuff, and have extra apps and different things. So it's still pretty much free. Or you can go like a WordPress.com or .org, whatever website, and all those are free. Don't cost you a thing. It's free strategies. So I would call this the hustle method. Trading time for dollars. I mean, again, your goal might be to have, some side income, or, just some extra money on the side. It all depends on what your goal is. Is it side income, spending money, or are you trying to build a business? That's the questions you have to answer yourself. Yes, that's what you have to ask yourself. And so what I'm getting to in this video, the next thing we want to talk about really is, what is your mindset? Because I see a lot of questions on this YouTube channel. For example, I'll go out and post, different strategies, and I say, oh man, it might cost you $5 or $10 to do this. And someone will come right back on the same video and say, well, I don't want to spend money. Like, what's the free strategy? I'm like, wow, like, like what is your goal? Like, comment below this video, like what is your goal in CPA marketing? And that'll help me, the way I tailor my content. So I don't feel like I'm wasting someone's time, showing you a strategy that is going to help you build some income, build a business into something. We want to get you to $1,000 days. That's where I expect everybody to be striving for, or better, or do better. $10,000 days, 100,000, but whatever your mind can achieve. So really, what it's going to come down to is a shift. It's going to be a mindset shift. We want to be able to shift from free to to paid. Now, there's nothing wrong with doing free strategies from a social aspect. You know, if you're on Facebook, you're on YouTube, like this stuff I'm doing right now, I'm sharing a video. Only thing it's costing me is time. You know, I already have the equipment. I'm not spending extra money. I'm building a connection with my audience. So this is free strategy, but it also helps me stay sharp, you know, creating videos, finding more creative ways to do these videos and, you know, different things like that. It's more practice for me. But at the end of the day, you know, to get to these big numbers, you know, like some of the super affiliates and the other mentors I have, you have to change your mindset. We gotta shift. So let's continue down this journey. Hope you're with me. Don't leave me so soon. We still working through this. All right, $1,000 days. All right, so next thing. So if you look at my progression, if you go through the YouTube channel, you know, I showed you a bunch of different things on Craigslist. We talked about SMS messaging, how to automate. So basically, if you post a Craigslist ad, you know, $5 to $10 ad, you know, you put your SMS message in the ad, the person can easily text you back. You know, everything's automated. Now you're progressing towards automation, and now you're not putting that time for money and time for dollars. What else we talked about? We've talked about the importance of tracking. You know, I'm an engineer, so I'm all about putting processes in and putting, you know, understanding metrics, understanding the numbers behind things. This is a numbers game business. If you don't like doing math and knowing your numbers, this is probably not for you. And so one thing that I gotta harp on this for 1 second, and I'm gonna get off this. If you go into everybody's YouTube channel, there is a search button right above the channels. Hold on, let me take you there. Every channel, if you go to somebody's channel, there's a button right here. You hit that button, you can search. So if I want to type in the word click, it's going to search my channel for every video with the word click in it. So there's no reason in the world for, you know, you guys to ask the questions that you're asking. You know, I'll do a video, for example, like I did a nice video on AdWords Media, or I did a video on Craigslist. Someone came right back and said, well, I don't want to do a paid strategy. Is there a way to do, you know, a free strategy with Craigslist? You know, Craigslist charges you to post now. Well, for one thing, that helps weed out the people that are not serious. But there was a free strategy that I shared, and it was basically, if you go into Craigslist, if you look under the resumes section, people post about, you know, job interests or whatever. I'm getting sloppy here, sorry. But basically, they're looking for a job, and all you have to do is just email them with your offer. You may or may not be interested, but here's an offer that would fit your, you know, your qualifications. There's different CPA offers around, you know, job posts and stuff that you can find. You can send them right to that and drive some traffic to your offers. So there are free ways, but again, we want to get to these $1,000 days. And how many emails will you have to send to get where you're trying to go? How many emails would you have to manually send on Craigslist? How many Facebook posts would you have to do? You know, everybody say, I don't want to hear any more strategies about Facebook groups. But these are the free strategies that are out there? You know, how many articles are you going to answer on or questions on Cura? These are all free strategies, but again, it takes a lot of time. And you think about the amount of clicks, and I'm going to show you with my app that I created. Once you see the numbers, it's going to make sense. But if you see how many clicks it takes to do these numbers, you're going to be like, man, I don't have that much time in a day to be able to do that. But we're going to get there. So just keep hanging with me. Okay, so we progressed along. You know, we started talking about CPAGRIP, and then, you know, we started getting into max bounty. Everybody said, okay, you want to do direct offers, join max bounty. And then people say, oh, well, you know, there's an interview process. And, you know, they're going to ask me my experience. Well, there's a ton of YouTube videos on how to answer those questions. I even have, you know, a PDF document in my course, you know, showing you how to apply to all these networks. There's tons of information out there. So, okay, maybe you don't get in max bounty. So what do? You go to AdWords Media and you apply it to that, and you can get in. It's very newbie friendly, and you can sign up in AdWords Media. The offers are pretty similar, and both of them are pretty decent networks. I'm going to show you a website really quick. So I'm going to take you over to affpaying.com, AFFPAYING.com, and this site will show you all the affiliate CPA site, so you can kind of see what the reviews are. Now, I want to add a disclaimer that I'm not affiliated with this site, but this is affiliate marketing site. So what this person did, they put all these networks together for you. They have people coming on, you know, writing reviews. So OG ads, you know, I've done some videos around that. If you keep scrolling, AdWords Media is right there, Max Bounty is right there, even CPAGRIP, everything's on here. So there's over 100 pages of these different networks. I mean, it's crazy how many different opportunities are out there. But what I was going to show you is, if you go to click on one, for example, people write reviews. They actually show their earnings reports. They show how much money they made. So it's a good way to validate these networks to make sure people are actually making money with them. And it was something else I wanted to show you. Oh yeah, so if you click on here, join now. If I look at the very bottom of my screen, it says members.ogads.com, sign up, and then there's a affiliate link. So this site is probably making bank on people sign up for these networks, so they're getting commissions, referral commission rate there at 5%. So they're making some good money. So if you go over to similarweb.com, this is another tool that I've showed you how to use in the past, how to look at any website to see how much traffic it's getting. It's a good way to look at affiliate offers. So if you look at, you know, you get ready to promote an offer, put the domain name up in here, just put it up in there, and it'll tell you how much traffic. So what I just did, I put affpaying.com in there, and it shows you exactly how much traffic it's getting. Right now it's September. It's getting 140,000 visits for this month already, and you can see the nature of the traffic. It's either a direct link or someone searching. Very little paid advertisement for this particular site. It shows you exactly where the traffic is coming from. You can type in some of these websites here and learn about them as well. So what I'm getting at is free. I don't want you to get stuck in just doing strictly free, because free, you're going to get stuck in a box. You know, when we get into CPA and affiliate marketing, you want to develop problem solving skills. You have to be able to solve problems. It's not about just going to YouTube and, you know, commenting on other people's videos and saying, well, do a video on this, or I don't want to see this, I don't want to see that. You have a search feature, so easily go out there and search for what you want. There's tons of content. You can't rewrite history on this stuff. Only things changing are the rules. All these offers, and there's different offers on different sites. There's tons of websites, there's tons of traffic sources. Only thing is changing really is the rules and your mindset. So at the end of the day, when we talk about this entrepreneur journey, it's not much about the conditions around you. It's really about you. And Jim Rohn always says, for things to change for you, you have to change. And that's what it all boils down to. Are you going to shift from going for that free, I need everything free, everything given to me mindset, or am I going to go out and solve problems? Am I going to go to find the solutions? Am I going to take the risk and try some paid strategies? Am I going to invest in courses so I can get better, faster, and get coaching and mentorship so I can learn and earn faster? That's what it boils down to. And the last thing is, I want to show you. So we talked about CPAGRIP, then you kind of progress to max bounty. Once you start getting into the affiliate world a little bit more, there's other networks, but the big one most people get into is ClickBank. It's a digital marketplace. You can buy software, ebooks. You can promote a lot of different things in there, health and wealth, music, all kinds of stuff. And I just finished a video that I just posted in my training for my students in the CPA Ninja Pro course. And I basically showed how to hijack or hack what the super affiliates are doing. Like in the other videos I showed you in the past, is like, you got to follow the money. I mean, you look at what's going on in the world today. If you follow the money will tell you what's going on. So if you follow the money is in this business, or the people doing it at the high level, the super affiliates. Those are the people that are actually paying. Let me repeat, they're paying for traffic, and they're driving thousands and hundreds of thousands of views to their landing pages. And those are the people that are making the money. So I just did a video on that to show how to find those websites. So you can basically copy the strategies. They work, 'cause somebody's spending crazy amounts of money on those offers. So why not just copy the pages it's doing, update it? They've already spent the money to test and vet all these things out. So definitely a strategy you wanna learn. So again, getting back to the topic of this video, we said $1,000 a day without CPAGRIP. And when I think CPAGRIP, I think free. So if we just rehash, so the next thing, so what's next? Now let's have a discussion about math and numbers. Please don't go to sleep, because this is very important. So I just created an app. What I did in Excel, and I basically created an app. Originally, I just had a calculator. What I wanted to do was like evaluate max bounty offers based on what they pay and how much traffic I could send. And I got tired of just pulling my calculator at times, so I did it in Excel. And then I was like, you know what? Let me just do it in Google Sheets. And I was like, well, that's something I could share. But I was like, I always wanted to create an app. And again, it's all about evolving and trying to get better. Always find ways to do things better. So let me take you over to what I came up with. So if you look at max bounty, I pulled up an offer here, for example. This is an offer. It says work at home moms. It pays $240 per lead. Pretty much everything supported other than the incentive as far as the type of traffic is allowed. What I really like is there's no daily cap. A lot of times there's a cap. You only can, maybe get 50 leads a day, 100 leads a day, and you're very limited on that. And if you keep scrolling, All devices, operating systems allowed. Mobile optimized, no. It's almost, I don't say it's a deal breaker, but it should optimize for mobile. Is almost a given these days, but. And then the network earning per click is 24 cents. So normally what I would do, I'll say, okay, this is pretty easy here. It's 240, so I would know that if I send 10 clicks, technically I should be making a sale based on what this EPC is. And so what I came up with is I'm gonna pull up my app. Just created this today and I'm proud of myself. And I created this app. So now what I can do is I can take those numbers, was it 240 and 24? So I can put this in here. And this is mobile optimized as well. And what was this? 24. So you basically put in these 4 numbers and everything else is calculated for you. So imagine if you were on an offer and it only gave you a cap of 50. So you only can make 50 sales, no matter how much traffic you sent. You could just send 100 customers, but you're only going to get credit for 50. And then another thing is, shifting from a free mindset to paid strategies. Again, if you want to get into these $1,000 days, you have to start doing paid strategies. And so imagine if, I was doing 20-cent clicks on Bing ads. And this offer was only paying 24 cents. Well, I'm only making 4 cents a click, right? And so if you look down, this is the maximum number of clicks I could send based on this conversion rate. So I just put the cap divided by the earnings per click, and they told me maximum clicks based on this theoretical number. It could be lower or higher than this. So if I send 500 clicks, I'm paying 20 cents a click. And this is how all the math works out. So I'll spend $100 on ads based on the amount of clicks. And then I'll make $120 because I'm grossing 120. And that's just basically 50 times 240. That's how that came out. And then the net profit would be the difference of what I spent for ads and my gross. So I made $20. And my return on my investment on my $100, so I made 20%. It's still, you think about the banks, they're paying you less than 1%. So it's still decent money, but you think how many different campaigns you need to run to get to 1,000. I mean, you would need 50 campaigns. That's crazy. You would need 50 campaigns to make $1,000. So imagine if the cap was unlimited and you could actually drive 300 sales a day. Now you're up to 3,000 clicks and your daily gross is $720. Now you went from $20 to $120. Now to get to $1,000, you're a little under 10 campaigns basically. 10 campaigns will be $1,200, and you still at 20%. Okay, so you said, yeah, I can do better than that. I found a traffic source. Now I'm delivering 500 opt-ins a day, leads a day. Now I'm making $200 a day, and to get to my 1,000, I just need 5 of these working for me. So that's how the math works. But could you imagine, you're in a Facebook group and you having to get, I don't care if it's 100,000 people in there, you're not gonna get 5,000 people on one post, clicking on your offer every day. It's just not gonna happen. Some of these ad networks have millions and millions of people in their databases. All right, so in part of the calculation, I said, okay, well, based on that, after 5 days, you've made $1,000, making $200 a day. And then I said, okay, after 15 days, you made 3,000, and then after For 30 days, you made $6,000 in a month. How does $6,000 per month sound to you? You're spending $1,000 a day, and you're making $1,200 a day. So that's how this game is played. Now, the name of the game is, if I want to play with some numbers here and say, well, man, I don't need to spend 20 cents a click. What if I spent 10 cents a click? Same scenario. Now I'm spending $500 a day. I just cut my costs in half. Still making the same amount of money, but now look at my net profit, and I went up to $700. So I'm almost at 1,000. Okay, so you say, well, man, I can really optimize this. Or now I'm driving so much traffic. Let me go talk to my affiliate manager and say, hey, I want a better payout. I'm getting some good rates here. Can you guys give me a higher payout, or maybe can you guarantee me a higher earnings per click? They said, well, you know what? You're doing such a good job. We're going to bump you up to $260. They gave you another $58. They said, no, you know what? We can at least bump you up here to guarantee you 36 cents. And bam, look at the changes just by doing some of these numbers. Now you see why I did this calculator. I'm proud of myself. But this is the mindset, guys, that I want to get you to. So after 5 days, you made $4,333. I need to fix my put a comma in that. And here you can see made $13,000, $26,000 in 30 days. And I probably need to put a spend on here too to show you how much you spent on that. But again, you don't have to start this big starting out. I started out doing Bing ads, and I got it optimized. I got my cost per click down to like 20 cents, and I was only spending like $5 or $6 a day, and I was multiplying my money just by doing that strategy. So start small. You can build your money up, and then you can be able to reinvest back in, so you can do higher spends. And then there's other different ways to, there's other traffic sources out there that, man, if I go to some of the other countries, and maybe I can get away with, 5 cents a click. And what was the payout? I forgot. 240. Yeah. And this was 24. So maybe I can get away with 5 cents a click. I'm almost at $1,000 just by cutting my cost per click down, my paid traffic. And now I'm only spending $250 a day, but each day I'm making $1,200. So by the end of 5 days, I'm gonna spend, was that $1,250? But I've made $4,750. How does that sound? I mean, you can easily, float that on a credit card or something. You're gonna get your money back. It's just different ways of doing this, guys. And I can do this all day, every day, once I've optimized my campaigns. But if I were to try to do free strategies over and over and over with YouTube and Facebook, I would be old and in the grave by the time I started. It's just different paydays, unless I've got into something, outside of CPA, which are like high ticket sales, affiliate marketing offers that pay anywhere from $500 to $1,000 to, on up per commission. Now, you could easily make one big sale in a week and still hit your numbers. So hopefully this makes sense. We just really want to start looking at our mindset, and I don't mind helping in the video, showing you guys strategies. You're getting started, because you want to do the free stuff to understand what it takes to. You always have to learn how to build, landing pages and different things like that. You want to know those skills so you can do them fast, or if you hire somebody later when you're making the big bucks, you know what it takes to get it done. So those are definitely skills you're going to develop early on in the game, but you want to be progressing towards something greater. And that's what I want to accomplish with this video, is just keep striving, keep striving. I'm here to help you guys any way I can. If you click on this here, you can go over to CPA Ninja. This is my course. you can answer people in my forum right now. I'm posting updates daily, constantly trying to find new strategies for you guys. I'm adding more and more content. So I'm gonna put the software link in this introduction right after this video. Tons of bonuses. I got a lot of information. I just added some new stuff in here. I'm getting ready to add some new stuff I just put in there, the secret super affiliate strategy. So I'm just excited because this is a way for me to put all my knowledge in one spot. And my whole goal is not really to just like dump on you guys and overwhelm you, but I want to make sure that, just like Omel said in my forum, he's like, man, so far, man, this is a lot of content, and he's appreciative of it. So that's my whole goal. I want to make sure you guys are getting something valuable for your $47. I haven't even bumped it up yet, but I will at some point. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys in another one. Just keep prospering, and I'll see you guys at the top. Peace.
Hold up, wait 1 minute. You stayed till the end. I appreciate you. Thanks for subscribing. And YouTube is recommending you watch one of these 2 videos here. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys in another episode. Peace.